Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into the Spider-Verse to create something truly epic, a 3D printed resin model of Spider-Punk. If you're a fan of Hobie Brown, the rocking hero from Earth 138, you're going to love watching me come to life. We're going to cover every single step, from the digital file to me fully painting it. So let's jump right into it. To start an amazing 3D print, you need an incredible design. For this project, I picked up a file from the talented folks over at CA 3D Studios. I'll leave a link in the description below. Their sculptures are absolutely phenomenal. When I saw their take on Spider-Punk, I knew how to bring it to life. A huge shout out to them and for their amazing work. Now, for resin printing, my go-to software is G2Box. It's a fantastic program that allows me to prepare my 3D models for printing. First, I load the individual pieces of Spider-Punk into the software. It's crucial to orient them the way you want for the best print quality and to minimize support marks. You want to make sure you're getting the smoothest surface possible. Then comes a critical step, adding supports. These little structures temporarily add scaffolds to your pieces so they don't collapse or break during the printing process. I strategically place them to ensure every detail is captured without leaving too many nubs. Once everything looks good, it's time to send it over to the printer. Once they're off the build plate, they go straight into my cleaning machine. This usually is rubbing alcohol, and it's basically used to wash away any uncured, sticky resin from the surface of the prints. I usually let them tumble in there for about 12 to 15 minutes to ensure that they're perfectly clean before taking them out. After the wash, it's time for the final hardening stage, curing. And for that, we're taking it old school, right here in the sun. The UV light from the sun helps fully cure and strengthen the resin. I typically let them cure for about 8 minutes on each side, making sure that every surface gets adequate exposure to the sun. This step is crucial for the durability of your final product model, so make sure not to skip or short it. With our pieces fully cured, it's time to prepare them for a paint. And for that, we're going in with a black spray primer. Priming creates a consistent base for any paint you're using to adhere to the model and allow it to get a smooth finish. The black primer is also great for setting up our later dry brushing steps, helping those details pop. I make sure to get an even coat on all sides and then let them dry completely before moving on. Patience is key when it comes to painting, so let your models dry.
If you like the content, please consider liking, subscribing, and commenting on the video. It helps my channel grow. Now let's get back to the video.
Now for one of my favorite painting techniques, dry brushing. This is where we start to bring out all the amazing sculpted details. I'm using a gray acrylic paint for this first layer. The trick with dry brushing is to get almost all the paint off the brush before applying to the model. You're essentially just hitting the raised edges, creating subtle highlights and building up on the texture. It really starts to define the form and make the details visible against black primer. Once that's done, we let it dry. And to really make those details pop, we're going in for a second round of dry brushing. This time with white acrylic paint. This white layer is applied even more lightly than the gray one, focusing on the absolute highest points and sharpest edges. It creates a beautiful contrast and makes the sculpt incredibly crisp. You can really start to see Spider-Punk's iconic features taking shape now. Again, we'll let all these pieces fully dry before we move on. I made a few mistakes by not taking enough paint off of the brush, so there are a few spots that have a bit too much paint. You can always use rubbing alcohol to take some of that off, but if you can, take as much paint off of the brush before you're finishing your process. All the painting is done, and our individual pieces are looking fantastic. The moment of the truth has finally arrived. It's time to glue everything together and complete our Spider-Punk. I went ahead and printed the base in filament as I was going through the painted process. For the gluing process, I used a super strong glue, specifically designed for plastic, carefully applying it to the connected points and holding the pieces in place until they bond. This is where all the hard work pays off as Spider-Punk truly takes its final form. And there he is, our 3D printed, custom painted Spider-Punk resin model. I'm absolutely thrilled with how Hobie Brown turned out. The details from the CA3 studios combined with the resin paint printing and dry brush technique really make him pop. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below what was your favorite part of this process. Or what other Spider-Verse characters you'd like to see me print next. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more 3D printing adventures, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss a thing. A huge thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Stay creative, and tell me what you think of this AI thing I created here.